In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect a custom domain to Google Sites in 2025. This process is a bit simplified compared to the past, but it still requires a few specific steps to ensure smooth integration. Let's dive right into it, and by the end of this walkthrough, you'll have your domain perfectly connected to your Google site. To begin, open your Google Sites. Once you're on the landing page, you're going to look for the settings icon, typically represented by a gear symbol, in the navigation bar. Clicking on this will open up a new menu where we can further customize our site settings. This settings section is where various features are controlled, aiding us in tailoring the site exactly to our needs. After accessing the settings menu, you'll see an option for custom domains. Click on this option. The custom domains feature allows you to take your website, which automatically lives under a Google Sites URL, and connect it to a domain you've purchased, such as a .com, .org, or any other domain you own. This is particularly useful if you're planning to give your site a professional look with a personalized web address. Next, locate and click on Start Setup. This is where we initiate the process of linking your custom domain to your Google site. Google provides a clear walkthrough, but it's crucial to pay attention to each step to avoid any errors that might prevent successful setup. After starting the setup, you'll need to paste the domain you have into the designated field. Make sure you've already purchased your desired domain from a domain registrar before reaching this step. It's important that there are no typos or unnecessary spaces in this entry, otherwise your website might not connect correctly. If you make a mistake here, it may disrupt the entire setup process, potentially causing frustrating delays, so take a moment to double check the accuracy of your entry. Once you input your domain, Google will usually prompt you to verify ownership. This may involve updating the DNS settings with your domain registrar. It's a step that confirms to Google that you have legitimate control over the domain you're trying to link. The platform will provide specific DNS records that you need to enter into your domain registrar's settings. While this sounds technical, domain registrars typically have resources and customer support to guide you through updating DNS settings if needed. After completing these steps, Google Sites will begin processing the domain connection. This may take a few moments to an hour, depending on how quickly the DNS changes propagate. Once this is completed, your site should be accessible via your custom domain. This gives your site credibility and enhances its accessibility, reflecting a polished digital presence. And there you have it, you've successfully connected your custom domain to your Google site. If everything is working as expected, your visitors can now access your site directly through your personalized domain. Thank you for joining me in today's tutorial, and happy site building.